Welcome to the Poolside Podcast Show. My name is Prez.
Yep, I'm your band, DJ Hollywood KO. And today, we got my dog, Zoey Dollaz, in the building.
Yes, sir.
ZD, what's going on, boy?
Man, kicking back. What's up, man? Thank y'all for having me, man.
Hey, shit, man, thank you, bro. Welcome to the podcast, man. You our first guest, so,
I appreciate that.
No, we appreciate you, man, for, taking the valuable time out your day
for
and coming to fuck with us. But, behind the cameras and all that shit,
yeah,
we really, really bang with you. We fuck with you.
For a fact.
For
a while now, too.
Yeah. So, we ain't heard from Zoey Dollaz in a while, but we know you've been working.
Facts.
So tell us a little bit about what's going on and how you feeling mentally, how you feeling physically, and what's going on right now for Zoey Dollaz.
Man, I went over to like the Afrobeat side of things on music. It's not like I'm done with hip hop, but I'm just exploring like my culture side. I'm Haitian. We come from Africa, so.
Yeah, you have Dominican too, right?
Yes.
That's right. I told you.
That's dope. We're gonna take it from the beginning, though.
Yeah.
We'll take it from the beginning.
Go from the top.
Tell me exactly where you was born. What was life like for a young Zoey Dollaz?
I was born in Miami. Raised in Haiti.
Okay.
And then I came back here. I think middle school. Came back to the United States middle school.
All right.
And then high school. Then the music thing popped off. Shortly after high school, I took like music like on a real serious tip.
Talk to me about what you was doing before music, though, like as a little young
Man.
Zoey Dollaz, man. What was you into?
Young ZD in the hood was running around selling guns, man.
Okay.
I was providing the hood with hammers.
Okay.
Like I never sold dope. Rappers got the history of, I sold drugs, never did it. I was the one providing the, the dope dealers with the protection.
Positive.
That was it. And then we went from that to, I could say in school, I was selling like shirts, chips.
You was getting money. You was getting dollars.
I was selling niggas letters to write to their chicks because I always been the nigga with the mouthpiece in the pen game.
Yeah.
So, man, Valentine's Day, I make a killing. The notes was coming from deep in, from deep within.
That's dope.
I was charging niggas $10 for a note.
Poetry.
Yeah, facts.
There wasn't no DMs back then.
Ain't want none of that. You had to write that little note. Whole time your girl in love with me, big dog. Real rap.
Yo, so how was it? You said you was born in Miami and raised in Haiti.
Yeah.
How was it transitioning from like going for this Miami kid to going to live in a country we know
country.
Third world.
It's a third world country and it's a very, very poor country.
Yeah.
How was that? How was adapting to that?
I think Haiti was the best thing that could ever happen to me, bro.
Why you say that?
Because it showed me how happy people was without having nothing.
It humbles you down a little something, right?
And it showed me how we over here trying to figure it out, and we have everything. Like,
right.
America give you everything,
Facts.
bro.
Yeah,
Facts.
100%.
Like in Haiti, you couldn't even get your progress report without paying.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But over here, kids was hiding they shit from their parents.
Yeah, there's no food stamps or none of that shit over there.
None of that, no government assistance.
Yeah.
The healthcare is scarce.
Yeah.
Tough, But fortunately for me, my mom always been a hustler. She owned car services. She owned export and import. She owned like boutiques.
That's where you get your hustle from.
She owned grocery stores.
Yeah.
She was bringing in stuff from here. One thing I didn't understand when I moved back to America was when I'm driving, coming from school with my mom, she'll stop and tell me, get out, go get this TV that's right there in these people's trash and bring it back and put it in the car. I used to be like, Mom, bro, this is my neighborhood.
Yeah.
These kids is look. She used to be like, you see them shoes that's on your feet?
Yeah.
That's the TV that paid for it.
Yeah.
You see this car? This TV. And then them TVs would go back. Not until I'm at this age now. Them TVs get sent back home, and those kids are fixing those TVs.
Repairing them, selling them.
Right.
Going to school, without having, they fixing it.
Yeah.
Those phones that we throwing away in our drawers,
Yeah.
those kids are repairing these iPhones, bro. Bringing them back.
That's crazy.
So
somebody's garbage is another man's treasure.
It was the best thing that could happen to me, bro. It humbled me, and I realized coming back here, my mom was working. That confused me. Like, my mom was working a job at the mall, Back home, she has maids and butlers,
Yeah.
Okay.
and drivers,
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
security guards.
The cost of living is crazy.
Yeah.
Like I didn't. It was confusing to me. I was like, wait, like we come to America that everybody glorified to struggle.
Right, right. Right.
Back home, we was 4 cars, maids, butlers, somebody to wash, somebody to drive, somebody to cook food,
Yeah.
somebody answering the door. So it was like we being lied to.
Right, right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's the total opposite. But
know
it was a humbling experience, though.
That's dope. I know so many different people that got kicked out of high school for so many different reasons.
Yeah.
Right? I read somewhere where you actually got kicked out of high school for battle rapping.
Yeah, that's what really.
I need you to explain that, man, because that one to me didn't make no sense, and your mom didn't find out right away. How did explain that story?
See, what happened is I was battling in the hallways, and my homies was putting up bets.
Ah,
My homie Tim right here,
okay.
he was putting up bets between other people. Like
Tim, what up, Tim?
it goes $20. Y'all, nobody ain't gonna beat him. Everybody else, it goes $20. It goes $100. So
See,
now
I was gambling.
they considered it gambling, and since because it was me that incited that,
Right.
I took the fall for it.
Okay. Okay.
It went on. It went on for like a good month or two though.
Nobody beat you.
No one, cause like I was doing my thing.
So
for
y'all
it.
made a bag off of that shit.
Man, hell
For some
yeah.
young niggas, y'all made a
We
bag.
making a good bag in the hallway. Sometimes it's not even us. It's the people who's betting.
Right.
Yeah.
They the ones like
Side
my
betters.
homie at the time, B Money was, man, I got 100, 200 on it.
Yeah.
And it was like, then it went from the school into the neighborhood. Like,
Right.
they going to get the hottest rappers that's in the neighborhood at the time. Like, y'all can't beat him. And mind you, I came from Alapata and moved to North Miami Beach.
Right.
So they was like, man, this Alapata nigga ain't. I said, all right, yeah. All right.
So they kicked you out of the district.
Man, I got kicked out, bro.
How'd you keep it from your mama though?
Here, I'm supposed to graduate sometime in May and June.
He was a senior.
Man,
And they kicked you out for rapping.
Bro, he kicked me out, bro.
How'd you keep it from your mama though?
Man, I kept it from Mom Dukes because, man, the only thing she ever asked me was to bring her back home a high school diploma.
Okay.
And I felt like, damn, I'm gonna fail my mom. And island parents.
Oh, yeah, they don't
Caribbean
play that
parents,
shit.
bro. They take it to the point where it can affect them so much they die from it.
Right,
like,
right.
It's a shock to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
heart. Like, what? You got kicked out of school? That's like a disown. And then you got your auntie who got their kids who's going to college, graduating.
Yeah,
They gonna
yeah.
get to using that. Look at your cousins over there. So it was like, you know what? I'm gonna get up every morning. I'm gonna put on my clothes. I'm gonna get in that car and I'm gonna drive like I'm going to school, but I'm going to the studio.
Check it out. It's Zoey the Prez. If you're ever in the 305 area, I'm talking about Miami, Florida, and you're looking for some great Dominican food, go check out Made in DR Wynwood. Their recipes are 100% Dominican, and they import some of their ingredients straight from the Dominican Republic. Again, Made in DR Wynwood, the only restaurant/lounge to provide great food, great drinks, great hookah at affordable prices. You was doing something constructive though.
Man, I was going to the studio, and what's worse about it is when I got kicked out, all my friends dropped out.
No.
Damn.
So they followed your lead.
Bro, I felt so bad. I was like, oh, I'm seeing these young kids, younger cats I was hanging out with us. That's in the 10th grade, 9th grade. Like, man.
So you
Z-
felt responsible for that.
Z ain't coming to school. Fuck it, we ain't going to school either.
Right.
Everybody just sitting in the studio, and to me it was like, now I got to make something happen with this.
But for the record, you finished school.
Yeah, afterwards I went back. Like literally the year before I got my deal, I got my high school diploma.
Okay, that's dope, man. That's dope.
Cause that's all my mom ever asked of me, so
Right.
I had to give that to her.
Education is important in America, man.
Very important. Very, and not just in America, in general, being
Educated.
We're minorities,
Yeah.
and it's information out there.
Right.
Even after school, you still
Learn
have
shit.
to continue learning and educating yourself.
Fact.
Just in life, period. Life is a teacher, and you're always a student.
That's a
So
fact.
you gotta, like you learn new things every day as you go. But education is very important because it gives you a foundation of life
Right.
after you leave school behind. Because there's a lot of things in school that once we're done with school, we don't even utilize them. It's over with.
Right.
So,
We don't use geometry.
But we not using none of that. We using physics for a whole different thing.
Right,
like,
right.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, so it's very important.
Zoey, as a youngin, what legend or what artist influenced you to want to become a rapper?
I got a couple, but the main one was Hov.
Hov?
Yeah, like Jay-Z always been like my idol of all time, you know, because I don't know, bro, it's just been him.
Yeah,
Of course, I love Big, I love AZ,
yeah.
I love Nas and Lloyd Banks.
Right.
Yeah.
All my rappers that influenced me came from up north, so
Yeah.
That's crazy.
yeah.
And it's crazy that he mentioned that because he don't really have, you don't got like a southern accent. I don't hear it. I don't hear it.
nah.
It's not as heavy as.
Reggie got a heavier accent
Yeah.
than him.
You know,
yeah.
But
where I
Reggie's
think it
from
comes
Boston.
I think it comes from me speaking like 4 or 5 different languages, so it's tough for me to have like a specific accent for real.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
He ain't got no accent.
I don't really hear it.
Yeah,
Let's get back to education, man.
yeah.
I'm a movie buff. One of my favorite movies growing up was Top Gun. And I seen they did a remake or part 2 of it, Maverick.
Yeah, Maverick.
I read somewhere where you went to aviation school and you
Yeah.
actually flew a plane, man.
I'm still in aviation school and I still fly too.
That's crazy. You gotta explain that experience to us, man.
I just always been in love with planes. Like planes always been my first love, even before music.
Okay.
But obviously, music was the faster way to get to the bag
Of course.
Yeah.
before the piloting. So I just incorporate piloting in my later life. When I'm done with the music, I'm gonna open like my own airline. You know, I'm gonna have my own plane, fly my
Dope.
whole family around. But like
Dope.
I fly now on a regular too.
Talk to me about the first time you flew a plane, man.
First
That shit
time I
gotta be
flew a
crazy
plane, I was in
hard.
9th grade.
No.
What?
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck?
Yeah.
How?
I was in 9th grade.
Where?
North Perry Airport, down the street from here.
That's Miramar.
Okay.
Yeah, Miramar.
Right?
Actually,
yeah,
Miramar.
yeah, that's Miramar.
Yeah, I went with one of my friends named Liz, and she knew an instructor,
Okay.
and she was like, "Yo, my boy is really in love with planes," and he
Was
like,
it a small plane?
Yeah, it was a small plane. It was a Cessna
Okay.
182, and he was like, "What do you know about planes?" And then I told him everything I knew about it, and he was like, "How?" I was like, "Well, I watch a lot of videos." He was like, "On what?" I'm like, YouTube. He was
That's
like, "Are you
funny,
serious?"
man.
I'm like, he's like, "But you really know everything." And he was like, "So you want to try out?" We got in the plane, we did the checklist and everything. I told him about it. He was like, "What?" And I had a lot of information.
You wasn't nervous.
Yeah, not at all.
You took off.
We did the whole takeoff process and everything.
You landed
Yeah.
with no help.
I let him land, but I took off. I did.
Yeah, I was just about that. Taking off
Taking off is
ain't
one
that-
thing. Landing is a whole
landing
nother
is
thing.
the motherfucker
Yeah,
right
landing
there.
is where.
Shit.
So you didn't land though.
No, he landed for sure. I ain't gonna cap like that.
You learned on YouTube. That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
And then obviously with school incorporated into that too, like going, practicing, and taking time out to fly.
So how long did it take to get your wings?
Man, honestly, you could do it in 3 months, bro. If you
Yeah,
give it time.
my boy.
can
Shout
do
out
it in
shout out
30
to
days.
DJ Fergie.
Fergie, yes.
He's a pilot. He's a pilot
Fergie
for a
actually
private
fly-
jet.
Fergie actually
company.
fly planes, and he fly jets.
Yeah, he flies jets.
You always thought you had to be in aviation.
No,
school
that
for like
nigga,
10
he went
years.
from one day, he's like,
Absolutely not.
the nigga said, man, I want to fly a plane, but he's a fucking DJ and he's on fire.
Yeah.
This time, him and Springer out here on the
Fergie
beach.
and Springer, yep.
Fergie and Springer, they was the biggest shit, the hottest shit out. The nigga said, I want to fly a plane one day. I see this nigga flying a jet, my
You have
nigga.
no
That's crazy.
choice, bro. You have no choice but to fly the plane.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, he
You
flies
got your
in,
own
flies
life in
in.
your hands.
What are you gonna do?
That's
You have no
fucking
choice
nuts.
but to fly it.
That's nuts.
Like there's a video that's on YouTube right now of a passenger who flew and landed the whole plane from getting instructions from air traffic control. He had never flown a plane. He has no experience. The pilot had a problem, and I think the pilot passed. He ain't died, but he passed out. And he had to literally passed out while he was on autopilot. So the kid had to remove him, disengage. I don't even think he removed him. I think he just took the other side.
Yeah.
Disengaged the autopilot and took over. It's like some people may feel like it's not, but to me, since I love planes so much, I swear it's easier than riding a bike, bro.
So you fuck with Top Gun.
Absolutely. Have to do with planes.
Right. That's dope.
For me, my
Hey.
life is plain music business. Yeah.
Got it. So, Zoe, in the beginning of your career, who was the first established rapper that gave you like that shot, gave you a chance? And how did that come about? How did you guys meet?
Jim Jones, man. Capo. I'm always give that credit to him. Nobody else.
Shout out to Dipset.
Capo really believed in me, and it's crazy because growing up, as I said, all my favorite rappers was from up north.
Right, that's crazy.
So it's like
that's what you was listening to.
Yes, Dipset.
Yeah.
Duke the God, the mixtapes. Oh my God, bro. Yes, J.R. Ryder.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite rappers coming up. Like these are guys I was like, I can't wait to be like them. You know what I'm saying?
What year was that?
That had to be like in the early 2000s.
Early 2000s.
Like 2005, 2006.
Yeah, I was like 14, 15.
Yeah.
Around that age.
Diplomatic Community, all that shit.
Yes,
Purple
bro.
Haze.
Yes, Purple Haze.
Yeah.
When Cam was coming through in the pink. Yeah, them times. So,
niggas was scared to wear that.
So it was
That's
like,
crazy.
I loved them, and then Jones was the very first rapper to give me that shot for real, and he believed in me, and he seen my abilities for real, the music. He was like, wait, like you from Miami? You rap
Right.
like this?
Yo, you said it. I was gonna say it. I don't know why.
I'm going in the booth, no pen, no pad.
Right.
Going, dropping hooks like this, dropping verses like that, and he's like me and him would be like. I got that similar with Capo. You would think Capo sleeping, and the whole time,
He listening.
as soon as it's time for him to do his verse, he get up,
Right.
he go in the booth, knock out his verse.
Right.
Yeah.
And it'll be the same thing with me. And he's very observative, bro. He's very observant. He'll watch. He like, bro, nah, you special.
He the brains behind Dipset.
And he always told me, like, you special. Capo always told me, you gonna make it, like, always. And see how he, like, embraced me, I always knew, I'm like, if this nigga fucking with me like this,
Right, yeah.
I know
Hell
he
yeah.
see something. So I ain't giving up. This shit gonna go. It's gonna work. So before everybody, before Pluto, before everybody, Capo has been the one who gave me that shot, like Miami Vamps, for sure. And he never spoke on paperwork. He never spoke on nothing. He always paid for the studios. If I needed a studio, he paid for it. I needed a video done, he's hitting up somebody to get the video done. He did videos for me on the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
That's dope.
Capo is the one. Definitely.
When you got your first smash single, which was Blow a Check.
Nope. First single was She Rather Party. That's what blew up on the radio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What year was that?
First national single, that was 2014. I recorded that song back in 2009. In 2014, it popped and got on the radio because of DJ Feezy.
I was on college radio when the song came through.
Yeah.
Blow a Check or whatever. You know what I mean? I had no clue you was from Miami. You know what I mean? Because that was a big record. That record was big in the clubs.
I was on.
Thanks to New York, man.
Yo, that record was big up there.
Yeah.
Huge.
York, man.
Every club was playing
I was
that.
on
Guys,
Sirius XM.
Facts.
I was on Sirius XM with Envy with him.
Heavy hitter, Union DJs.
Yeah.
Man, New York, bro. Like,
Yeah.
the way New York embraced me and took me in, you would think I was from there, bro.
All the record pools. That shit was on all the record pools. Yeah.
Every club.
They was booming
Till
that.
this day, bro.
They was
Yeah,
booming
yeah,
that.
yeah.
It'd
They
be
was
crazy
booming
to me, dog. It'd be like, bro, y'all not gonna let this go, man?
that. So,
Nah.
so some people don't realize, right, how hard it is to make one hit
Bro,
in this
one.
motherfucking industry,
Bro.
and then stay consistent after that.
Bro, yeah, it's very hard. It's actually now the artists that's coming out now, they got it sweet.
They do.
They got
Yeah.
it sweet. They could
They got
reinvent
it
themselves
super-
1,000 times.
That's
Yeah.
a fact.
And from the time where I got signed, 2016, up until 2018, 2019, a huge shift in music. You know, now these guys got the support of TikTok. You do
They
a
got
song,
everything.
it worked. It don't even have to be great. It's good.
Right.
You put the bag behind it. You get the people. You're
Right.
good. You're out of here.
Right. It's digital. Everything is digital
At my time,
now.
when I got signed out of Miami, Ross was the last person to get signed, and that was 10 years prior to me.
Yeah.
And that was 06. So look how long it take for somebody from the city to get on.
Yeah.
10 years.
You got to grind.
After me, nobody ain't had to wait 10 years no more.
Nah, they didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't.
I brought a different light down to my city.
You set the
I set a
exactly.
different tone for my city for real. Like,
Yeah.
they was coming down like, okay, we know we could find another one of these. Like,
Right.
and then they came, and it was a lot of us who really could do this.
I didn't know who Smash David was before that.
Man, that's my guy.
Yeah.
So you know that your record was the first time I heard him.
Yeah.
So respectfully, you put him on the game.
Absolutely.
Because after you, he produced
Man.
Big Bounce for Big Sean.
Yeah.
He got records with Chris Brown.
Khalid,
He got a record with Bad Bunny.
Yes.
Yeah.
So in Fat Joe's words, yesterday's price is not today's price. So I could imagine what
And
that
it's crazy
kid's price is
because
today.
when my record was going, everybody was telling me to sign. They was like, sign him.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not gonna sign my man. That's my man. Well, I don't want to be his boss because I didn't understand business.
Right.
But now, if I had the opportunity, I would have, because not only do I have some of the strongest relationships in music, I can get his beats to anybody. But now he can do it himself too.
That's a fact. That's
So
a
I'm
fact.
just happy we did that for each other. He gave me the hit that changed my life. I gave him the opportunity that changed his life.
Yeah.
He got a fucking record with Bad Bunny.
Exactly.
He's out of here.
Not just Bad Bunny, a bunch.
No, he does. He does. Fabulous. I could just that's just to name a few. He got a bunch.
Yeah.
So you've been putting music out since we could say 2012.
Yeah, I think my first tape was 2012. Love, Money, and Bullets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So way before you got to the blow a check thing, and when you seen it hit its peak,
Yeah.
right? And then you saw Diddy get on the remix.
Man, that was
How
crazy.
was that feeling?
That feeling was crazy because
Cause Diddy to me, like, my parents was listening to this
Yeah.
nigga.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So how did that make you feel?
Bro, that was crazy for me because it was like, man, when I first recorded Blow a Check, the night I recorded it, I sent it to DJ Feezy. I'm like, who can we get on this record? He was like, Future. Somehow we reached out to Future's management. They came back, they wanted 40,000
That's crazy.
for a feature. I was like, man, we don't even got 40,000 pennies.
Right.
We reached out to Young Dolph. Young Dolph
Rest
told
in peace.
Easy, I can get it done, but at the moment, I'm doing something. I told Easy, you know what? F it. I'm gonna get this mix. I'm gonna mix this myself. I'm gonna put it on SoundCloud. They gonna catch up.
That's dope.
Man, I put that thing on SoundCloud, bro. Exactly a month later. Went. But what I did was, I used all the hot songs at the moment. I used all their tags.
Okay.
I was tagging commas. I was tagging Kanye. I was tagging
right.
everything. So all the hot songs that was going crazy on SoundCloud, after they was done playing, my song came up.
That's dope.
Because I used the
That was
tags.
smart.
So
That was smart.
all the piggyback plays and streams was coming from those songs. And it went, and fair enough, in the future, the same person that his team got back to me saying they want 40,000, ended up being the person that signed me.
Right. So let's talk about that. You got you
Yeah.
got a situation with free
Yeah.
bands.
So it was like,
It was like a
fuck
full
with me,
circle.
fuck with me. You gonna want fuck with me.
Facts.
Delicioso. Rico no, coño. Delicioso, güey. Delicioso. Delicioso, güey.
You know what I'm saying? But back to the music side of things.
Yeah.
We see you got a current situation right now with Meek Mill's Dream Chasers.
You see, you know, it's crazy. I was just on the phone with Meek and we was just talking. I'd be like, you know, people really think I'm signed to you. He'd be like, man, that's crazy. Like,
That's why I said situation.
Meek is my brother, man. Meek been my dog. Like
We see the Dream
20
Chaser.
2012. Yeah, the
see the
Just
Dream
fuck with the
Chaser on.
Chasers,
DC
man.
Litville chain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
That shit
I
heavy
see.
too. That ain't no
You
little
can-
joint
you
right
can
there.
tell.
that's the original DC. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Meek been my dog for like 10 years now. And Meek was the first person to upload a video listening to Blow a Check on his Instagram and tag me.
That's dope.
That's what made the
I think he
song.
was on a plane that day, was he? In the
was-
video?
He was about to get on a plane.
Okay.
And he did it. He posted the video playing my song in the background. After he did it, Floyd Mayweather did it, then some NBA players did
Yeah,
it.
that's
And then
dope.
went viral.
That gave it a super viral run. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like even before I got with free bands, he
That's
did
dope.
that. You know what I'm saying? But of course, his business wasn't intact, like label-wise, for him to be like, let me sign you. That was just my dog. You know what I'm saying? Before he even had Dream Chasers.
That's dope.
So it's just me repping my homie shit. And then one of my dogs, that's like my brother, he signed my homie just off of me, letting him know, like, yo, this is my homie Tafia. Check him out.
Yeah.
And then he signed them. So
Shout out to Tafia.
it's
Shout out
only
to
right
Tafia.
that, you know, I rep
That's
that
dope.
too.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people be like, yo, you not free bands no more. What's going on? You and Future beefing? I'd be like, wait, what? Beefing? Like, this man changed my life. Are you crazy?
Right.
Beef. I have free bands tatted on my hand. That's like forever. Like, a chain is understatement to compare to like Pluto is. If you got smoke with Pluto, just consider yourself having smoke with me too.
Right.
Regardless, you see a DC chain on my neck. The DC chain is just me repping my dog shit. That's
Free bands.
my nigga. But the free band shit. That's
Free
like,
bands.
Pluto changed my life. Like for real, for real. Like
You got,
Pluto took me to.
You got good energy, man.
Absolutely,
As soon as
bro.
you
You got
walked
to.
in here, you know what I mean? I could tell you got like great energy. Hip hop is always associated with like turning up, drinking and smoking. I know there's one thing, you're not about that life, man.
Yeah.
Why? Talk to me why.
I don't know. It's just since I've been young, it's just never been my thing, bro.
No weed.
No weed, no liquor.
No liquor.
You never seen me drink or smoke.
I never seen him with nothing but
That's
a
a good
bottle of water.
message,
in his
man.
hand.
I
I see you came in here with little man.
I got the same cup as y'all, but we got
It's what
two
water,
different-
right,
Cheers to
right,
that, my
yeah,
nigga.
right,
Cheers to
right,
that,
right,
man.
right.
You know what
He
I'm
got
saying?
water.
Got the
He got
water.
water.
We poolside, baby.
For sure. I'm all about energy, bro. Positivity. I'm just a good person, bro.
I respect
There's a
that.
difference between being nice and being genuine. I'm a genuine person.
Right.
I just think that's how you gotta go in life. Because when you nice, you are trying. It's something.
That's right.
You're taking action.
Right.
Genuineness is just instilled in you. It's just part of you.
Nah, you came in here with it.
You know what I'm
came in
saying?
here
Like
with it.
when you nice, you gotta have some type of ulterior motive. Like
Right.
when you gotta watch somebody that's too nice. Like why are you
Yeah.
too nice?
Yeah, yeah.
What's the
Yeah,
reason why?
what's the catch, nigga? What's the
behind
catch?
the too nice?
That's
when you
funny.
genuine, that's just what it is. It just comes
Yeah.
from you.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's genuineness. That's why I be telling people, like you're so nice. I be like, I'm
Yeah.
not nice. I'm genuine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Facts.
I could be nice to somebody. Because being nice is like, I tell KO right now, yo, chill, don't act like that. Now he has to be nice to
Right.
a nigga because
Right.
I told him to.
Yeah.
It's an action that's being
Politically
you know what I'm saying?
correct.
Yeah.
But if he's just genuine with the person, I don't even got to tell him.
Yeah.
Right.
He's
Right.
yo, what's up? How you doing? You good? You want some water? You want some?
Yeah.
That's just generosity, if I'm not wrong.
Nah,
You know what I'm
you're
saying?
right.
Like,
You're right.
That's just what it is. So
There's a difference.
My energy and my that has just come from me being a genuine person.
That's
I was
dope.
brought up like that, so
I respect that, man.
I think it's just something that's been instilled in me since I was a youngin'.
dope.
And then I hang with older heads. I ain't hanging with niggas my age.
Right,
my
right,
homies
right.
was
They
older
guided
than
you
me,
right.
so they gave
And,
me.
and going back to your roots,
Yeah.
like you said, you was born in Miami, raised in Haiti, so you know how both sides of the world
Facts.
is so different.
Two different worlds, bro.
It's so different.
We Caribbeans, we know what
Yeah,
it is. We
yeah.
know, like.
So
and
we
especially my
embrace-
mom
we
never
embrace-
beat me,
we
but
embrace
my
that.
aunties was chancleta and
Right.
down.
Yeah.
You tripping, you getting, they pulling out that branch, cleaning it up, and
Yeah.
going at your mata with
You
it.
didn't want
bro.
that
And one
smoke.
thing, one thing about our where we come from, because I consider Haiti to be Dominican Republic. It's
Right.
the same fucking
island.
land,
Same
my nigga.
island.
There's so much
It's the
Dominicans
same
living
land.
in
They-
Haiti,
yeah.
so much
Haitians
Haitians living in DR.
Right.
I feel like no matter how poor or how much in poverty we could be,
Yeah.
there's always food for everybody.
Man,
Yeah, that's a
yo,
fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
a
it's
fact.
everybody's
you don't
eating.
have food at home, the neighbor have food for
Right.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't. The following neighbor got
Yeah.
food
Right.
for you.
Yeah.
And in America, we so like the whole. Not to touch on that subject, the whole pedophile and all that, bro. We ain't think like that. I was 3 years old going to the neighbor's house.
Right.
Yeah.
My mom
Right.
wouldn't even care. If I
Right.
did
Yeah.
something, the neighbor gonna spank the shit out of me.
Time
Yeah.
to change.
So it was a village. Like, I'm watching kids here get babied and shit. Bro, we was in the neighborhood running with no shoes on.
Yeah.
In the islands, it's different.
Yeah.
So it's like, over here, it's, bro, this, I don't know, bro. We don't even want to get too deep into it.
Yeah.
It's tainted, bro.
Yeah.
Going into the top of the year, man, what can your fans expect from Zoey Dollaz?
Before the year out, I'm dropping my single. It's called Bonjour.
Okay.
You know, I got a deep, personal, intimate relationship with my DJs that support me, so they always get my records fresh out the studio.
Without
Like,
the
yo, get
DJ, man,
this.
we got nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, here you go, get this. So
Zoey
they-
Rush DJ booth, yo.
they-
You turn your eardrop on.
Man, here you go, get this.
Right.
So they spinning it, but I'm going to officially put it out on DSPs next month.
Okay.
You know, I'm giving them the 4 weeks time for them to do the rollout and everything. Top of the year 2023, I'm dropping my album, Meet Me at Customs. It's an Afro Beats album.
Dope.
Meet me
I got
at
some-
Customs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dope.
That's
some-
interesting right
I got
there.
some great features on there.
I believe you.
So meet me at Customs. I'm expecting some international shit now.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Some club. We got some club bangers on there.
Man, vibes.
Dope.
Vibes.
Dope.
And I got one of the best parties in Miami right now too on Thursdays at Playa, an Afro Beats party. And
Nice.
like every time I'm there, I do like an hour set.
That's on the
DJing.
beach, right?
Yeah.
Playa?
Yeah, Playa.
Every Thursday?
Every Thursday.
Every
Gotta check
Thursday,
that
man.
out.
Pull up at Playa.
You know,
I'm gonna come this Thursday.
I do an hour set too, DJing.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. boy.
I do an hour set while
That's
I'm there.
dope.
So
That's dope.
and when people come, they like, wait, what? You know how to DJ? I'm like, yeah. Like when my mom
music,
was,
man.
When my mom was working at the mall, I was burning those same CDs that taught me how to rap, and I was rushing Sam Ash and using they turntables
Right.
in there.
Yeah.
The managers would be coming after a while. They'd be like, you know what? He's there. People will walk by and be like, what's this kid DJing? So that's how I learned how to use the turntable.
That's dope.
Like killing the bass, turning up
Yeah,
the treble,
yeah,
mixing,
yeah.
doing all that. But music, and that's what made me understand BPMs.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the most
like-
important part.
They don't understand.
Tempo.
People don't
Tempos
understand
and bars.
tempos and all
Yeah.
that.
You
So
can't go from 75 to 99.
99.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so people was like, wait, you know how to DJ? I'm like, yeah, bro. So it makes it interesting. Like you coming through as my party on the Thursdays. And it's one of those parties is like where it shows you that culture wins.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
nobody's standing around trying to be
Yeah,
tough.
yeah.
Nobody's trying to flex on each
That's
other
a
with
fact.
bottles.
Yeah.
It's just good music,
Yeah.
nice women, and culture.
Right.
Yeah.
Good vibes.
Good vibes. So it's
Right.
like, cause after COVID, bro, we really got worn down. Once you leave my party, the best vibes is you gotta go to the trap.
Right.
You leave my party at 4, you go to the trap.
Right.
Yeah.
Now you get into the trap culture.
Right.
You leave the African culture, you go into the trap culture. Catch a vibe for 2-3 hours, knock out, flee money,
Right.
and then you go home. You try to beat that sun home. That's the routine for
That's dope.
Miami.
Yeah.
You educated, man. I respect that. I respect that.
Definitely, bro.
I know you got Instagram, Facebook. You got a website.
Yeah, let the people know where they can follow
They
you
want to.
at.
If they want to work with you, how can they find Boy Zoey Dollaz?
All the social medias. I switched my name because obviously I did a rebrand.
Okay.
I dropped the dollars out of my name.
I saw that.
Yeah.
So it's only Zoey now.
Okay.
So if you want to find me, obviously if you're not already following me, it's just Zoey. JUSTZOEY.
I was having a little trouble finding them
Yeah,
Yeah.
because everybody was
because
putting
Zoey Dollaz. There's 100 Zoey Dollaz.
But you know, a lot of people, they call me Zoey Dollaz. I'm still to it, but business-wise, like brand-wise, it's only Zoey.
Zoey.
Because it just makes sense when you're looking at like the Drake brands. It's just Drake.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
One word.
You're looking at Nas,
Right,
Jay-Z, Pepsi.
Right.
So I'm like taking myself to the level of
Kanye did the same thing too, just
With
recently.
Ye.
Just went from
yeah,
Kanye West to Ye.
Ye.
to Ye.
To
Ye.
Ye.
You
Yeah.
know, it's a science to it, you know. And then I just want to be more corporate. I want to be able to do more brand deals, and I feel like I got shot associating the dollars with my name. It's
Right.
you know, I'm like, you know what?
They say sometimes
Bro.
less is more,
Absolutely,
you know?
absolutely.
Yo, we
You know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
your time, man.
Nah,
I
for sure. I
wish
appreciate y'all for
I wish
having
you
me,
luck in
man.
all your business and divas, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Wherever we gotta pull up, we there. I'll
Yeah,
support you.
I'm definitely pulling up at Playa.
We're gonna double back when I drop my project. You know, we're gonna sit down.
Yeah, this is
Hell
your
yeah.
home, man.
Hell yeah.
Listen, you are the first official guest
Yeah.
on a
For
pool- on a
I
Poolside
appreciate y'all
podcast.
For, you know, for doing that too. And then,
I appreciate you, son. You know how we rock.
Shout out to the shooters, Reggie behind
Love,
the joint.
We got to do one of these segments at my food truck.
No, we
Absolutely.
do that. Hell yeah.
Hell
Gotta do
yeah.
one of these at my
Poolside
food
go
truck.
truck side.
Yeah, truck
Shout out to
side.
Yeah,
MULAAVISION.
Poolside go truck side. I like that.
RECLIP, man.
Shout out to RECLIP.
Shout out to RECLIP, man. It's the Poolside podcast. My nigga Zoey in the fucking building. It ain't Zoey
Poolside
Dollaz no more.
podcast.
It's just Zoey.
Let's get it.
That's it. It's just Zoey.